Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on updates about Il Volo's personal lives, relationships, and music journey. Il Volo, Gianluca Ginoble, Piero Barone, and Ignazio Boschetto have been touring the world for more than a decade, enchanting audiences with their incredible voices and unforgettable performances. But life on the road is far from simple, and it comes with sacrifices. One of the biggest challenges they face is maintaining relationships while constantly traveling. Fans often wonder, how do the members of Il Volo really view love and relationships while living a touring lifestyle? For Gianluca Ginoble, the romantic poet of the trio, touring makes relationships both difficult and inspiring. He has openly admitted in interviews that being far from loved ones for weeks or months at a time is not easy, especially when you crave closeness and intimacy. But Gianluca sees love as something worth fighting for. To him, distance can strengthen the emotional bond between two people because it teaches patience and loyalty. He often channels this longing into his music, performing love songs with a sincerity that fans can feel in every note. While he acknowledges the strain of being away, Gianluca believes that a true connection will survive the challenges of distance, and that makes relationships even more meaningful. Piero Barone, the polished and thoughtful tenor, approaches relationships with a sense of balance and realism. He understands that his career requires sacrifices, but he also emphasizes the importance of communication. Piero often says that love is like music. It requires harmony, respect, and dedication. For him, the key to keeping a relationship alive while touring is constant trust and openness. Without that, distance can easily create cracks. Piero has also hinted that he looks for a partner who can understand and respect his lifestyle, someone who won't see his touring as an obstacle but as part of his identity. His mature outlook reflects his desire for stability, even amid the whirlwind of fame and travel. Ignazio Boschetto, known for his playful and open personality, has shared perhaps the most honest take on the subject. He admits that it's not easy to maintain relationships when your life is a cycle of concerts, airports, and hotel rooms. But he also believes that with the right person, anything is possible. Ignazio's view is that honesty and trust are the foundation of surviving distance. He doesn't sugarcoat the difficulties, but he also highlights the need for fun and spontaneity, even when miles apart. Whether it's through late-night calls, surprise visits, or simple gestures of affection, Ignazio thinks relationships should remain joyful despite the challenges. His openness about the struggles of balancing love and touring makes him relatable to fans who face similar long-distance situations in their own lives. What's clear about all three members is that they don't take relationships lightly, even while living such a demanding lifestyle. Their views show that while distance and time apart can make things harder, love for them is about much more than physical presence. It's about trust, commitment, patience, and finding a partner who understands the demands of their careers. Interestingly, touring also gives them unique perspectives on love. They meet people from all over the world, experience different cultures, and sing to fans who pour emotion into every concert. These experiences fuel their artistry and deepen their connection to the theme of love, making their performances more authentic. Their songs often reflect the emotions of longing, devotion, and passion that they themselves feel when trying to balance romance with a life on the road. At the heart of it, Illinois Volo's views on relationships while touring reveal that they are not just singers, but men who understand the complexities of love in a modern, fast-paced world. They remind fans that love is never about perfection, it's about effort, trust, and the willingness to stay connected no matter the distance. For Il Volo, touring may test relationships, but it also teaches lessons that make them stronger in independence and desirable.
Quiero saborear mi dolor.
For Gianluca Ginoble, Piero Barone, and Ignazio Boschetto, love has always been a topic of curiosity for fans. Beyond the glamour of fame and the thrill of singing on international stages, their demanding schedules bring unique challenges, especially when it comes to relationships. One of the biggest questions fans often ask is, what do Il Volo members think about long-distance relationships? Gianluca Ginoble, the dreamer and romantic of the trio, has always worn his heart on his sleeve. When it comes to long-distance relationships, Gianluca believes they can work, but only with effort, patience, and genuine love. He has spoken in interviews about how distance can make love stronger by teaching people to appreciate small moments together. Gianluca admits that being away from a partner for long periods isn't easy, but he sees distance as a test of commitment. For him, if a bond can survive time zones, busy schedules, and endless travel, it's a bond worth keeping. His romantic nature means he often finds beauty even in the struggles of separation. And that sentiment often shines through in his performances of love songs, filled with longing and passion. Piero Barone takes a more balanced and practical approach. Known for his maturity and sense of responsibility, Piero sees long-distance relationships as a challenge that requires constant communication and mutual respect. He often emphasizes that trust is the foundation of any relationship, but it becomes even more important when distance is involved. Piero has shared that while touring, his life is filled with rehearsals, interviews, and travel, leaving little time for constant connection. That's why he values a partner who is both patient and understanding of his career. To him, long-distance love isn't impossible, but it needs both people to work equally hard at keeping the relationship alive. His outlook reflects his belief in loyalty and stability, which are qualities he deeply admires in relationships. Ignazio Boschetto, with his warm personality and openness, has been candid about the difficulties of long-distance love. He acknowledges that it's not always simple to keep a relationship thriving when you spend most of your time moving from one city to another. But despite these challenges, Ignazio believes honesty and trust are the keys to making it work. He often highlights the importance of partners who can handle the demands of his career without feeling neglected. To Ignazio, a relationship across distance shouldn't feel heavy or full of constant doubts. It should still be joyful, full of laughter, and supported by clear communication. His perspective is both realistic and hopeful, showing that while long-distance relationships are tough, they can succeed with the right person by your side. As a group, Il Volo shares traditional Italian values that place importance on family, loyalty, and love. Their opinions on long-distance relationships reflect these values. They acknowledge the struggles, but they also see the potential for deeper connections when two people are willing to make sacrifices. While touring the world keeps them apart from loved ones, it also gives them a deeper appreciation of love's ability to endure distance.